that need your wisdom. This I tell ya, brother. One could end it with the other. Love or listum, love or listum.
Welcome to Love 'Em or List 'Em. Do this every single Thursday at 7:55. We've all been in those awkward dating situations where we ask our friends and family for help. Well, it's everybody that's a part of the Kyle and Brian and Sarah Morning Show family on Thursdays to help out one of our own. Today, that person is Natalie in a relationship with her boyfriend Nick, but it was instant awkwardness last weekend when she showed up to a Friendsgiving party. Oh, boy. What would you do if you're Natalie? So, Natalie, you walked into your friend's house last week and described that moment for us.
Instant awkwardness I felt the moment my boyfriend and I arrived.
Oh, really? Why?
Because your boyfriend had gotten with her, right?
You could tell. Yeah, you could tell.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
There it
Oh, my
is.
God.
There it is.
Yeah.
How could
There
you
it
tell?
is. You could tell. Well, you could just tell my friend hosting the party and my boyfriend Nick knew each other. It was like a cartoon moment where like their eyes met and the music stopped.
Oh, no.
And it just, oh my God. And how do I want to say this with like families listening? Because they basically only saw each other to like.
We get it.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Let's just say you up.
He told, I mean, and it was like so weird. It was so awkward. We ended up pulling aside to like the coat closet in the back room. And he's telling me all of this privately. And like, oh my God, it's awkward. I have never, I mean.
How did you
I've never
guys
been
not
in a-
know this?
Right,
How did he
good
not
question.
know?
Good question.
Where does that fall off? Because typically it's like, oh yeah, they used to date, or how did that go completely missing
Right.
in all of this?
Well, it's like this, we've only been together about 4 months. So we hadn't really, this wasn't a public relationship and neither was like theirs. And
Oh,
it's such
gotcha.
a random thing because we've only dated and we don't have any mutual friends. So there hasn't been any connecting points.
I see.
It was never a public relationship between them or anything, like nothing official, right? Like no names. And he didn't know her. I didn't share any information about the party we were going
Besides
to.
her
Like
name.
nobody, her name maybe once or twice.
Oh my God, how awkward. So did you guys end up staying at the party, or did you politely?
Politely?
As soon as I said,
I
I was
like it.
that's not a word.
Irish goodbye the
That-
situation.
that's a new word. Did you politely leave?
No, we ate the jalapeno poppers, we ate the mashed potatoes, like we sat through it and I kind of watched the weirdness, and I guess that's maybe why I'm having such a hard time,
yeah.
right?
So now
Like,
what, Natalie? Now what?
I don't know. I mean, you tell me, right? The fact that they used to be friends with benefits,
Right?
it's not like, I mean, it's not like he was keeping the secret from me. It wasn't intentional. I
Right.
know
Right.
that.
But
But
yet it's
it's-
still giving you a pause, and you're like, man, this is awkward. I
Now
don't
it's
know if I
just
can
weird.
handle it.
Weird.
Feels like it's an
weird,
internal
weird.
thing for you that we're talking about. Like he didn't do anything
Malicious.
malicious. Like you
No.
can't judge him based on his past. To me, it's
Right.
can you reconcile with he once had a relationship, quote unquote, with one of your friends? Can you chew on that? Can you deal with that? Can you deal with being in the same room as them? If you can't, then it's not going anywhere.
There you go. It's that simple.
Right.
That
Tough.
is so incredibly awkward in a day and age where there's social media and it seems like we're all connected in some way, or you do just a quick Facebook or Instagram search, and the fact that you had no idea because her relationship wasn't public like that. Oh boy.
But do you love this guy after 4 months? Are you like really into him?
I mean, I'm really into him enough to bring him into like my friend, like the snake pit, as we might call it. You know, and I think, I mean, it's the only issue we've had. This is the only issue I've had, guys.
Okay.
All right.
And it's
well,
not even one he was trying to keep from you. This
Yeah.
is awkward.
Circumstantial.
Yeah,
All right,
sorry.
well, let's see what our listeners have to say. Love them or list them. Should Natalie leave them at the party or take them out again?
Take him out.
Hold on, Natalie. All right, 919-860-1015. I mean, that is really the definition of people in that friends group taking Friendsgiving so literally, truly Friendsgiving to each other to a whole other level. 919-860-1015. Love them or list them. How do you do this? Listen, Sarah, he wasn't hiding it. It was never public.
No, this is his past. You can't get upset with people's dating past.
And then separately, the bestie wasn't trying to keep it from anybody. It just was
just
what
their
it was.
thing.
So, Misty, if you are Natalie, what are you doing? Do you try to keep on kind of dating through this awkwardness, or this is a little bit too much for me and move on? What are you doing if you're Natalie?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's like she said, they've only been together for a few months. He wasn't keeping any secrets, and there was nothing to be hidden, and he pulled her aside to explain everything to her when they hit that situation.
That's a good
when
point.
it hit them in the face. So, and if she really likes this guy, and if he seems to really genuinely, like her, then eventually that true personality is going to come out. But I think it's too early for her to say, nah, see you, dude. I really think she needs to just kind of see what happens because, again, there was nothing, he wasn't hiding anything. It was just an oh my gosh situation.
Yeah, just an awkward situation. No malicious intent. Now, because it's really the present that matters. Now, had he walked in and said, hey, why don't we baste this turkey together? And then they had a ghost scene where they're holding the baster and they're slowly buttering the turkey.
Or maybe he pulled her into the closet to say, hey, girl, how you doing? Been a while.
See, now that would be a clear and present problem. But
If I haven't.
the past is the past.
Exactly.
Thank you, Misty. You have a good day.
Y'all too. Bye.
Bye.
And Brian, I apologize if I've not told you this recently. I really love your active imagination. Thank you for just taking us there in that moment. We have Haley.
I'm just saying, if you're
Real
at that
visual.
party and you see that,
Thank you. Thank you for the visual, Brian. I'm
I
right
would
there
leave
with
the
you.
party. I don't want everybody getting
I'm-
handsy with the bird.
I'm
Oh, I
in the
have my
kitchen
phone
right
out.
now. We got
Y'all
Haley
seeing this?
in Benson. Good morning, Haley.
Good morning.
All
Hello.
right, love or list this guy.
Has this happened to
He
you?
wasn't trying to be weird or malicious about anything, but now it's just awkward between the best friend, the boyfriend. What are you doing if you are Natalie?
Yeah, this has never happened to me, thank goodness. But the only thing that I would be curious is to ask the friend as well, because like normally that friends with benefits thing, from what I've heard, there has to be an attraction on one side. So I don't know from what I've heard just from friends, I mean, there has to be some sort of attraction in order to have, someone has to have an attraction. So I'd be curious as to how it was left.
That's a very
how it
good
was
point.
over, because if she still was into him or if he was still into her, I would want to know that, especially if it
agree.
was a friend of mine.
I have to say,
So-
though, I've had a lot of friends who have you-upped each other, and I got to say, some of them, it really was just
Friends,
very, very,
nothing more than that.
very casual.
Very
oh, you
casual.
got a girlfriend? Well, it's been fun.
Yeah, I mean, and that's totally true. I don't know. That's the only thing I would just want to know from just obviously if they're both being honest about it,
Yeah.
I think she ought to give him more time because everyone's got a pass.
We know the
Exactly.
boyfriend. Do we know what the friend had to say about it? Haley, always with a very honest and great perspective opinion when it comes to this stuff.
I couldn't get over how Haley
not.
distanced herself from the friends with benefits thing very quickly.
I've heard about
I'm
this.
sorry, I was laughing. I didn't hear a word you said because I kept laughing when you said, from what I've heard.
Word on the street.
Thank you,
I've
Haley.
heard about these
You're welcome.
situations.
You have a great day in Benson, all right?
You too. I wish you
It's
luck.
like
Bye,
I'm sitting
Haley.
next to my son. Yes, I've heard
Exactly.
this.
Exactly.
I've heard this.
My
All
name
right.
is being used. So from what I've heard,
Coming up in 3 minutes, what is Natalie going to do? Love or list the guy from last weekend? It's Kyle, Brian, and Sarah Mix. Brian just talked to Will off air. Final thought before we go to Natalie, Brian?
I like this. He said, well, she could just pick her brain on, tips, tricks, since you've already,
Okay, well,
since she'd already been to
gotta-
the table before with him,
interesting. I got to love the guy perspective when it comes to how to manage this situation. Thank
saying-
you.
Perspective,
I'm
though.
just saying, Kyle, if I
Takes
was
two to
with a
tango.
woman, and found out, oh, she'd already been with Kyle, I would say, Kyle, give me the lowdown, dude.
Now it's getting awkward in studio. Thank you,
No,
Brian.
but for real.
I know you're for real, Brian. I know. We
Just
gotta,
looking at the sunny
no,
side.
No, thank you.
And
Thank
so
you.
is Will.
I shouldn't have asked. I wish I would not have asked. We got Natalie. Good morning, Natalie. Love him or list him. Sorry. So what are you doing? He wasn't being malicious. Neither was your bestie, but it is awkward. Love or list this guy that you do care about.
I think after listening to everybody, I'm gonna keep him.
I think that's
I'm gonna love
probably
him.
wise. Yeah, I mean, it really wasn't his fault. Everyone
No, and he
has a
told me about
past.
it.
As long as he doesn't
Yeah.
act upon it.
Just awkward. It happened with your boyfriend and one of your besties that you had no idea about because it wasn't public.
How are you going to be
Well-
with hanging out with, her? You think
don't-
there's a future of hanging out, or will you have to sort of sever that?
No, I hope not.
I'm gonna try and look at it like a game of playing spin the bottle or something.
There
where,
you go.
like,
Oh, okay.
you
There
have
you
a,
go.
you have a kiss and tell, but that's it. And yeah, I don't know yet, but
Okay,
I think
well-
it's worth working on it.
All right. Well, good luck, and thanks for letting us help you figure it out.
You're right, though. Context is important. It's not like he knew he was going to date you when he was friends with benefiting with homegirl.
That's right.
So it is
Mhm.
what it is.
Thank
All right.
you, Natalie.
Thanks, guys.
You have a great
Thank you.
day.
Thanks.
Love him or list him every single Thursday. Feel like she's making the right decision. Nobody
I
was
do
trying to be
too.
in the wrong or lying to her. It just is what it is, unfortunately. Thank you to our calls, everybody online on Facebook making their own opinions out there. Love him or list him every Thursday, 7:55. It's Kyle, Brian, and Sarah on Mix.